Well, Mainland Money has helped local union members band together for a new TV ad slamming congressional candidate Charles Djou. The ad portrays Djou as lockstep Republican who votes to hurt Hawaii. Djou calls it a smear campaign created by a shadow group. In tonight's Ad Watch, KITV4's Denby Fawcett looks at what's true, false, and barely true.
Charles Djou.
The ad is from Working Families for Hawaii, a committee formed by members of the HGEA, UPW, and the Carpenters Union. HGEA's Norma Nomura says it's funded with $100,000 from their national parent unions.
Charles Djou. He says he's independent, yet he voted with Republican leaders nearly 90% of the time. He says he's fiscally responsible, yet Djou wants to extend tax cuts for the richest 2% of Americans. He says he supports education, yet he voted against federal funds to hire more teachers.
The state Republican Party director speaking for Djou slammed the content.
Far from the truth, it's all stuff that's been disputed and corrected before, and they're using the same lies over again.
As a fact check, it's true. Djou supports continuing tax cuts for individuals earning more than $200,000 a year and couples $250,000 a year.
If you put it into context, it's a very unfair statement saying that these are wealthy people who have extra money to give, because they're actually people who, the vast majority of them are the job creators in the state.
As a fact check, Djou voted with Republicans 89% of the time, but also voted with Democrats 62%. Djou voted against federal education funding designed to prevent teacher layoffs that were not going to happen in Hawaii. Political analyst Neil Milner says the ad portrays Djou as a hardcore Republican to dissuade independent voters from supporting him.
The underlying goal is to get the undecided voters to see that Djou isn't that independent, that he really is a Republican.
The last-minute independent voters, both Djou and Colleen Hanabusa, will need to win.
Now, it's especially important for Democrats to woo these independent voters because in today's anti-incumbent mood, some of Hawaii's independents are leaning over to the GOP side.
Okay, Denby, Djou is complaining about outside money in the race, but isn't Djou also benefiting from outside money?
Yes, Laura, of course. Djou has plenty of outside help, including hundreds of thousands of dollars from Karl Rove's American Crossroads Group. Laura?
All right, thanks, Denby.